Hack Chat, our student voice opinion segment. I'm joined today by my co-hosts Sam Mack and Victor Martinez, as well as our guest co-host Jack Polishuk, as we discuss this week's most trending topics. With that being said, let's get started. First, the Visor Vaccine was delivered to states yesterday, and we are seeing frontline workers receiving that vaccine as we speak. What do you guys think this means for the next steps, and when do you think we can see this vaccine be distributed to the general population?
I think right now that's a good start, and I don't think that it's going to take very long for others to see it. But I thought it was interesting that the Pfizer CEO didn't want to take it first, or he wants others to take it first. So to me personally, I think that's so suspicious, but obviously there could be more reasons. So that's
like that could be something where he just wants to kind of let frontline workers and maybe people who are more at high risk be the first ones to take that, because I know that in testing and everything it's been proven to be something that's really effective. And I know a lot of people all the past living presidents like Obama, Bush, Clinton, they're all gonna take it on camera and everything. So it seems like something that that people are pretty comfortable with the security of. So I don't personally see that as a problem, and I hope that that it's something that people feel secure taking, of course.
Definitely. And also Donald Trump, I saw he tweeted on Monday when people were talking about the vaccine, and he said that him and the White House weren't getting it immediately either, but in his tweet he did make it seem that it wasn't necessary for them at the moment. So that could also have to do with what the Visor CEO was thinking as well. And I mean, as for when this will be distributed to the general population, I actually just saw on the news last night, we're talking, for us, we would be in the last category of people to receive the vaccine, and they were talking March, maybe February, because we're having other companies make vaccines as well. So by that point, there'll be 4 different vaccines from companies.
That sounds like great news, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I mean, this is definitely a start, but I feel like one, I don't think we have enough vaccines. I feel like just the distribution of it, I think it's going to be another year before everybody gets one, honestly.
Yeah. Next, yesterday, the official electors of the Electoral College certified Joe Biden's victory in a 306 to 232 vote. We also saw Republican Mitch McConnell acknowledge Biden's victory for the first time. Do you think the fight is over for the Trump campaign, or do you think we will still see him push that as the inauguration is next month?
Yeah, I mean, with all the with all the different court losses and everything, I think that I mean, personally, we're not going to see any growth in Trump's kind of push to stop that. I don't really know if him and his supporters are still trying to fight on, but I don't think it's in any way feasible for that to be overturned at this point, especially. But yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's kind of come down to the point where he was making a big commotion about it, and he tried to get the press on it, and then he got what he wanted, and it kind of backfired on him. So I think kind of seems.
And I definitely thought it was very interesting that we saw Mitch McConnell say, yeah, Joe Biden is the president-elect, especially because he wouldn't say that after the election. He wouldn't. So I think it's quite interesting, and I'm really hoping we will see other Republican senators follow in that lead. Fingers crossed. And finally, every holiday season, a familiar song to play is All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey. On social media, people have joked about how much money she must make every year from the song, and Mariah herself even played into the joke this year. She is currently charting #1 on the Billboard charts. Are you guys streaming this song yet this year and contributing to her pay, or are you waiting maybe a little bit closer to Christmas?
I think I'm waiting a little bit closer to Christmas. I haven't really gotten there yet, but once break starts, probably.
Yeah.
So many times in my house over this last
Yeah, I definitely think that all Christmas music is overplayed, but in terms I feel I feel like All I Want for Christmas Is You is like one of the better Christmas songs. So I like it more than most Christmas songs. So yeah.
Yeah, it definitely is one of those songs that you can play every year and just not get tired of it. But I definitely thought it was funny. She was on TikTok, like laying in a pile of money. It was quite funny. Which, I mean, think about it. She's probably up there this time of year. It's probably quite a good time of year for her.
For
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
And that's all we have for you today. Remember, T-Wolf Pack, there's always time to chat.